I kept having these symptoms that just didn't make sense to me. I had a lump in my pelvis that was causing me pain, fevers that would come and go, and there was just that fear that it could be this virus that's spreading around, but it ended up being something completely different. My name is Amina Vargas. I'm 22 years old. Before I got sick, I was on a professional track to become a dancer. I was in the studio rehearsing when I realized that this condition could be something a lot more serious. And as a dancer, we're athletes. Frankly, we don't have time to be sick. We don't have time for injuries. So when these things happen, it's like, okay, how can I nip this in the bud and get back to the studio? Here I am, in pain, sick, going to school 5 days a week, working a part-time job, not knowing what's happening with my body, and I can't get seen by anybody. The process of getting the MRI took a long time, but during that period of time where I was supposed to be waiting, my condition got worse. I started having night sweats and what felt like early menopause at the age of 21. When I first found out it was cancer, it was a shock to me because something like that is just so random. At 21, I'm at peak health, I'm active, eating well, and then I just get sick. But as I learned more about Hodgkin's lymphoma and what this disease is, I found out that it's a more uncommon, rare form of lymphoma, and it affects young adults, specifically people from the ages of 15 to 30. And I realized that, because of our youth, because of our health, maybe the doctors were kind of banking on that. The hospital system I was in, 21 was the last age of pediatrics. And at this point, I had already waited 4 weeks because I thought it was a cyst and my condition was getting worse. Now I'm being told I have to wait another month to get an MRI because there's only one place that can do it, and this is the only time they have available. That appointment was scheduled 3 times because the hospital forgot to send out an approval form for my insurance company to sign off on. I feel like the reason why I'm being treated at a more advanced stage is because of the assumption that a young person is healthy and strong, and that's just not true. I was diagnosed with stage 3B Hodgkin's lymphoma. There is a fear of accepting that, these plans I had would be put on the back burner for a while. But being the performer that I am, I decided, you know what? I'm gonna cut off the hair and I'm going to come out and basically make a bold stance about it. So what I did is I posted a picture on Instagram. I said, this new look is more than just a style change. I have Hodgkin's lymphoma and, I'm #battling cancer like a boss. Shaving my hair was actually liberating. It's really weird. I was very nervous leading up to it. I went to the salon because I didn't, trust my dad to do it with his clippers. It felt freeing. It felt like a weight had been lifted. And my hair is, I'm sure for a lot of people, a very big part of my identity. But taking it off, I realized, Amina is not just big curly hair. It's more than that. I think the essence of who I am was highlighted by that look. but taking it off, I felt free, I felt light, and I felt like more of myself was being shown now that there wasn't all this distraction around me. People I hadn't talked to for years started messaging me, calling me, strangers who I didn't even know, who, just saw the hashtag, just saw the post, or messaging me, giving me their love, giving me their support. It was nice for other people to see someone taking this on and being bold about it, especially since in the past, Amina would have just kept to herself and hid it. And you wouldn't even know that I was sick until I post my recovery picture. I've always been a person who would handle things myself and take charge and really keep to myself and not ask for help. And as time went on, I realized that that's really not something you can do, because I have parents who love me and a community who supports me and friends who want to be there for me. And it gets to a point where I'm not physically strong enough to just handle it on my own. And if I have people here to kind of help carry me and help push me along this road, I have to be open and honest with them and share. The biggest takeaway from what I've experienced and what I would want to share with other people is that you have a voice and you can use it. No matter who's standing in the room with you, if you educate yourself, if you tap into the resources around you, you can be an advocate, especially when it comes to your health.